G'day guys, and welcome back to episode 10 of our France campaign at Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts. I never thought we would get to this point, I'll be honest with you. 10 episodes is crazy for me. I think I started this channel not even a month and a half ago, and we're almost at 100 subscribers. Just today I started up an X, there used to be Twitter, now it's X account, to share the good word and give out my thoughts on defense procurement and gaming stuff that I'm interested in. It's honestly a bit surreal to me. Probably a bit early to say that, but thank you. I'd just like to start off this episode with a thank you. 10 episodes, almost 100 subscribers, I'm blown away, so thank you. I love you all. Now, back to the fun part. We have a battle with the English, and it's a fair battle, which is we have not had for a long time, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, and we are in. And doesn't seem to be any screen tearing this time, which is nice. I don't know what was causing that last episode. Alright, first things first. Let's merge together all these battleships. We're going to get the cruisers to follow. Build a nice little screen out of these torpedo boats. They're probably not going to see much use, just in a defensive capacity really. We're going to keep the light cruisers on a screen, for better or worse. And we're going to head northeast. I believe they have 13.5-inch guns, so they're going to outrange us, which is unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. So I think we'll just have to close, if we can. Try to just get these guys to screen the battleship line. I'm sure they were already doing that, but we'll just get it set in stone. See what battleships we have. Yeah, they're a little obsolete. These aren't our new heavy hitters, so we might be in a bit of trouble here. But realistically, and this is the crazy part, we could lose all of these battleships. We do have some new battleships. We could lose all of these battleships and still outnumber the British battleship squadron, and we're not losing much of what makes us tick. We're not losing many good ships. So we do have some 13-inch guns of our own, so we're not completely outgunned. Yeah, you got to remember the British have very advanced tech, the same as us. So we have literally no advantages aside from our numbers. Our light ship squadron, essentially, that's our advantage. Alright, so this is some of our older torpedoes apparently. Only 3-kilometer range, so I'm just going to slow it down. And I'm going to slow down our battleships to cruising speed, which is 9 knots. Alright, slow them down to cruising speed and have them set a course east. And everyone else should follow that. And we're just going to keep our torpedo boats out in front. Switch. Okay, so these are our torpedo boat destroyers. Roger. Then do they all have that? Okay. 3-kilometer torp range. Man, I was really spoiled in that last battle with our 5-kilometer torp range. We'd actually almost be in range of these battleships. Bloody hell. Look at that. Are they larger wing-mounted turrets than the centerline mounted? That's a lot of firepower. Okay, yes. That one's a bit older. Okay. So if we get some torpedoes into these guys, that's going to be the priority. Definitely the priority of our torpedo boat squadron. Use that speed, get in close. I want them HE on aggressive. We're not going to burn them down. I think it's too late in the technology tree for that. But we can at least do as much damage while our battleships maneuver. How old are these light cruisers? It's actually one of our newer ones. Excellent. And I know what you're thinking. Admiral. You've finally completed a few battles with some torpedo boats left standing. What are you doing? Why are you charging them into danger again? And essentially, it's quite simple. This is what they're for. This is their purpose in life. And if I have to lose all 8 of these to get some heavy damage on these battleships, I'll gladly do it. Gladly do it. We've actually claimed first blood with our torpedo boats, which is fantastic. Oh no. No. We need to make sure we are shooting these battleships with our torpedoes. I do not want us wasting torpedoes on these escort forces, which could be what happens. It's entirely likely. Now we'll see how maneuverable these big battleships of theirs are. If we can get a launch. Can we get a launch? You're gonna have to launch soon, buddy. And no torps in the water. I'm sure there's some torps in from the destroyer. Okay. No torps in the water. We might have no choice but to, yeah, we'll get the Prince George at least, surely. No, flotilla's still... Okay, yeah. We're going to start taking losses soon, so I'm going to need aggressive torps. If I can. Ow. T5 is going to have to detach and retreat. What am I going to do with this battle line? I think it's going to have to cut back in. Cut back in hard and just have another crack. We've definitely lost the opportunity to engage the battleships. So if I could just, I suppose, salvage this squadron and maybe get off some torpedoes against... I know it's a waste, but torpedo boats and cruisers, that's... Honestly, that's what I'm here for at this point. It's just expectation management. We're not going to chase them down. Not with all of these light forces in the way. Yeah. Yeah. That's the hits we're going to start taking. And T4's probably sunk here. We'll get them to retreat. Can we get off any torpedoes? Are they bugged? Or are we moving too quickly or what? Oh, this is about to hurt. Oh no, it missed. Okay, can we return the favor? Potentially? Yeah, are we going too quick to launch torpedoes? Is that what this is? If anyone can tell me in the comments why we're not... Oh, it's because I manually targeted them to ships that are not here. That would be why. Well, this is going to hurt. Yes, it did. Alright. Speed up. Speed up. I can't believe we dodged that. Well, we've somehow managed to get first blood. I'm not entirely too sure how. That. I'm going to bring them back in here. Well, I have to shout out to Luke Riley, because he advocated these torpedo boat destroyers, and I was like, no, the hulls are too unstable, they're never going to hit anything. But with his quick firing guns, we're actually dealing a fair amount of damage. And we even did damage to their battleships, which I was not expecting. Not great damage. Not really enough to run home and cheer about, but an amount, which is more than I was expecting, which was none. And they got first blood. That is a massive range on that torpedo. We're going to have to really watch these light ships. I think we have these light cruisers. Oh, pardon me. I'm just going to set these guys to follow the heavy cruisers. and we'll start focusing on our main gun line. Which hopefully may get some hits on the Prince George. Maybe not. Got to 3 times speed. This is definitely the one we have the most likelihood of damaging. These are all hits on our torpedo boats. Okay, T1 did take some hits, that's fine. These guys have slowed way down. It's probably not good for them. Alright, well, looks like we're going to have to speed up and chase down this force. That's with 13.5-inch guns, and they're brand new. So you know they have exceptional... They're probably Mark 2 or 3 with good range finding. So at long range, we're going to have the reload bonus, but that's about it. So getting in closer and getting more guns on the target is only going to help us. Although I say more guns, I think one of these majestic classes has more guns than we do. Oh, that was a hit. Who was it on? Not one of ours? Oh, we hit something. Roger. Well done us. I'm guessing... Oh, Majestic is closing, so that's who we're shooting at. I'm going to keep on this heading, because they're going to turn around, and we're gradually going to get more and more guns in a broadside on them as they come into the angle of our rear guns, while we're still presenting a smaller target. And since they're coming back to close, we're going to slow back down to cruising speed for that accuracy bonus. Yeah, otherwise we're not going to hit anything. As they turn back to close, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spin around this torpedo boat destroyer squadron and have at them again. Because we got very close and did not take much damage, and now they're short a few escorts. So I'm kind of interested to see what will happen. These heavy cruisers can do a little bit of damage. They've got 10.5-inch guns. It's nothing to laugh at. They're almost pocket battleships, more so than dedicated heavy cruisers. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I do not think there'll be a liability in the gun line at all. I'm sure the escorts are around there somewhere. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I'm sure the escorts are around here somewhere. They want to end the battle. If I end it now, it will be a victory. But I would really like to get some significant damage on these ships. Although I feel like they're more likely to get significant damage on mine, because I just can't see my armor holding up. But, yeah. I'd say we could lose 2 battleships and still consider this a win. So using that math, I think we'll continue the battle. Okay, so you can see they do have their light escorts queued up here. Even if we could just get some torpedoes in the water and cause them to dodge and ruin their accuracy. It's going to ruin our accuracy too, but I don't know if we really had any accuracy to begin with, so just gonna angle out a little bit. You can see I'm making them turn already. Alright, inching closer. It's not what we want our torpedoes on, but if we can get some gunnery on it. Oh. Well, it had to happen eventually. Retreat. There we go. I don't think that one's gonna retreat. I think Prince George is going to be our target. Oh, we did get one torpedo off. That might be the Sagier. That might be... Oh, this destroyer's going to sail right into it. Oh! How did that happen? That's awesome. Sagier is going to get a torpedo off. Yep, torpedo's in the water. And the King George isn't going to dodge that. That's going to be 2. Dud torpedo. Oh, no. Okay. And then... second lot in the water. We're going to lose some torpedo boats, but we're going to do some damage. Bang. All these guys can retreat once their runs are done. Bang. Another torpedo hit. Ah, yeah, retreat. All you guys retreat. Everyone retreat. Our light cruisers have gone well out of the force to screen against this DD. I like that. And that's going to be the Prince George sunk for sure. Well, it wouldn't be one of my battles if we didn't lose all of our torpedo boats. So I'm just staying true to form at this point. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on here? How did that happen? What? How did a destroyer get it? Where are my light cruisers? What are they doing? They're screening? Screening where? What are you screening? Oh my god. Okay. The heavy cruiser is going to have to break off. Danton is going to have to retreat. If it can, we might... If we lose it to that, I'm going to be quite upset. Like, what? I leave for 5 seconds to get some screenshots for content, and I almost lose a battleship. What is this? And the Prince George is just limping on. It won't die. I'm just blown away. The light cruisers literally saw the destroyer incoming and just dipped. They just left. They were just like, wow, that's terrifying. Bye. Torpedo boat v torpedo boat? Okay. Is the King George bugged? Or are they just... Do they just have the best damage control in any navy at sea right now? Alright, we're going to get the heavy cruisers to turn. What's the torpedo range of those guys? It's actually really good, but they're very slow. We're going to get them to do a run. What happens with it will be anyone's guess. They can keep firing at the King George. Battleships can keep firing at the battleships. No one can hit each other. We don't believe in it. And the Danton is limping away at 4 knots. Definitely going to have to go in for repairs after this. If it survives. This is what we should have been doing from the first place. I got lazy. That's what happened there. I got lazy. I got lazy and I got careless. These guys I want an aggressive and I want an HE. No, I got aggressive and I got careless, and Danton paid the price, unfortunately. I don't know what's happening with this torpedo boat. What it thinks it's doing. Worst comes to worst, at the end of the battle, we'll swing back around and put another torpedo into the Prince George, since apparently it's invincible. Apparently. We'll get the Danton to shoot at it as it retreats. Which the Danton can't do because it's sinking too bad. Look at that damage control though. How many torpedo hits? That was 4 torpedoes and it's still afloat. My damage control parties are getting a Bravo Zulu for sure. Alright, we're going to inch closer with these light cruisers. Just inch closer. Just slowly do an intercept course. Because they have torpedo ranges out too. Slow these guys down. Was that a hit? They did suffer a hit. I wish they told you what ships they'd shot at. That'd be handy. Yeah, this guy's can stay doing 20 knots. I'm going to vary up that course a little bit just to make it a bit harder to hit. Wow, we cannot hit anything. Neither can they, thank God. They also have a phenomenal reload on those 13.5 inches. Gonna continue to close. We do have those torpedoes on the front of the ships. So if anything, actually, you might turn to close hard. And then try and broadside past them. There we go. Coming into range now. Gotta keep targeting the rainbow. Is the rainbow? I keep reading that as rainbow. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of dyslexia has me confused a B and an R, but I have it. I didn't know I had it, but I do. Alright, yep. Smoke up. And torps out. Torps out, please. Not this again. Come on. I just want torpedoes to fire when they're told to fire. That's all I want. Just fire. Please, just fire your torpedoes. It doesn't even tell you like angle wrong or something. I'm sure there's a way to toggle like arcs of fire, but I just don't know it. And we're starting to take hits now as we get closer. We're just going to have to broadside it. Just broadside past them. How's the Danton doing? Not great. It's retreating. We've lost tracking of the King George, which isn't great. I'd like to know it's sunk. Because I feel like it has to sink eventually, but I don't know that. Oh, that's torps out. This could be interesting. That's a lot of torps, actually. That's some wild angles. Are we getting at a second spread? Or are we... Is it too low a chance to hit? Come on. Just torps to the water. Are they going to see them? They're going to see them. They're not silly. They are continuing to take... Is that flooding? What's the flooding from? Oh, they did take a torpedo hit. Okay. Well, our rapid firing guns are doing something. They have torpedoes too, actually. Only one though. Go. The Benbows, she's doing alright, but she's got some flooding. I don't know when our light cruisers became the primary combatants in this battle, but I don't like it. I would like them to stop, please. We're going to bring the battleships back online slightly. Heavy cruisers are continuing to do what the heavy cruisers do, which is play battleship. Our light cruisers are not doing well. De Villiers is detached retreat. Detached retreat. Oh, this is not good. They're clustered, which means everything's gonna hit. What are you doing? Stop. 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 Okay. I love the AI in this game sometimes. It's just... Okay. So we now have one light cruiser. When once there were three. Benbow's rapidly fixing up that torpedo hit. And you can start seeing how difficult it is to sink these newer designer battleships, which hopefully goes both ways. Alright, I want to come in a little bit. I want to let the cruisers sort of come across. And we're just going to scissor through here. Like so. And the Cosmos continuing to close. And drawing fire from these 30.5 inches. Which I think is the best case scenario. I don't know what chance to hit we have. Probably 0. Yeah, 0. We have no ammo. Come again? How do you have no ammo? Or you have no AP ammo left. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to retreat if we run out of ammo. Everyone else has ammo. That's fine. Alright, we're going to speed up a little bit. Ooh, and that's the last of our light cruisers. They're out of the fight. Torpedo boat wizard? Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were there. Ah, yes. I, the Admiral, am that... am that brilliant. I sink ships without even realizing I'm sinking ships. And it's definitely not a complete lack of situational awareness. No. It's strategy. And heroics. And stuff. Well, I'm just waiting for the King George to come out of nowhere now. Well, the Cosmo is not doing well. If we could remember where the King George was, I'd break off these guys to put some torpedoes into her, but I just... yeah, I don't remember. Hopefully we rediscover her. Actually turning to close. Pardon? Okay. Okay, getting some shots off, but a lot of them are blocked. Obviously that's shots from the heavy cruisers that are hitting bow on. Which means you guys need HE. No. Yeah, you guys need HE, please. Yeah. And should stop a lot of the blocking. Or at least if they are blocked, it's going to cause fires. Like that. Behold, fire. We are playing a very dangerous game though. Because they have torpedoes and they're better than ours. Alright, we're going to break off. We're going to break off starboard. Before they realize that we're not battleships and we're just cosplaying as some. It is very hard to sink these modern battleships. They have a lot of armor, they have a lot of anti-torp. Yeah, and we're just not. Like, we're dealing damage, it's not enough. And they are dealing a lot of damage. Okay, I need you guys to retreat. And that might be this battle. It might just be the battleships eventually retreating as well. Is that... Oh my god, it's the Denton. As it flees, it gets its revenge. Ah, that's actually the Prince George, which we wanted to chase down with the light cruiser if we could. Which we will be doing that. I would like you guys to please sink that. And these guys are going to have to turn in. Chances to hit are non-existent. These guys are going to have to speed up, please. No point retreating at the slowest possible speed. They are getting raking fire on this column, which I don't like. It's even tempting to move them to line abreast, just to avoid that. But I think it's... By the time they get into that new... I was going to say position, that's not the right word. Formation. That's the military term for it. I was in the military, I should know these things, but I don't. Because that would imply I was competent in the military, which I don't think anyone's ever accused me of being competent before. I'm kind of worried about the Denton, just because it's only moving at 4 knots. This should be an exciting engagement though. The torpedo drive-bys of the... Is it King or Prince George? The Prince George. Okay. Was it Prince George was to be King George V? I'm assuming that's who they reference. Surprised the Democrats didn't change the name. Maybe they still keep a puppet royal family on, a bit like the Windsors. Okay, they're gone. What now? I guess now we reunite with Danton. Make sure she doesn't get jumped. Bastards. They're still shooting it. Alright, we're gonna have to speed up. Speed up and save Danton from getting jumped. Okay, look at that. They're shooting at my sinking ship. I guess I'm doing the same with the Prince George, but at least I have the dignity to do it with light cruisers. You know. And I'm just going to say, for argument's sake, I have already evacuated the ship. Because I can't see us. Such a noble foe. We were not just... We are shooting at them? Just can't see them yet? Okay, yeah. Apparently we're shooting at them. Will you stop putting holes in my bloody ship, man? Soon to be in 6-inch range. Well, I will give them this. The British have outmaneuvered me. And the poor Danton may pay the price yet again for my lapse in judgment. I think years of fighting soft opposition has, quite honestly, put me out of my best TTPs, my tactics and my typical tactics and procedures. I've gotten lax. And I know Danton's an older ship, but it may be paying the price for it. She is firing back valiantly. Oh, her cohorts are coming to help. They're desperate to put themselves between the fire and this is taking forever. Times 5 speed, and they're still going this slow. I'd say this, if we can sink the Prince George and keep Danton alive, I'd call this a minor victory. Definitely not a strategic victory, because winning this this minor victory doesn't give us control over the British Channel, which is what we wanted. But definitely a tactical victory. We've cleared up a lot of their lighter ships and sunk one of their admittedly older, but it's still a battleship. Still counts. And we're just going to slow down these light cruisers. And hopefully they're going to put torps in the water. Please. Please, torps. You have them? Torps, please. I guess we're doing the no torp challenge again. Because that was so fun last time, wasn't it, guys? Yeah. We love not firing torpedoes at our enemies. Because that would be hard. It's just torpedoes, please. Please. Just torpedoes in the water. That's all I'm asking for. Well, that's weird and annoying. Why are you sailing? Why are you sailing towards the battleships? No, Danton, no! Cease. I promise the Prince George is a lot less scary than the Majestic and the Benbow. I promise you that. This was not the correct decision. When you can barely maneuver as it is. And I see we're still just doing that no torpedo challenge run. Yay. Please just torpedo, please. Please, just put torpedoes in the water. I don't know why these guys are shooting at the Prince George. They're also not hitting. I heard the Majestic. Please. Shoot at the ship that's trying to sink Danton. That's now starting to get hits. Yeah. So they're not... She's not completely bugged. She is taking damage. Just... not a lot. And we're apparently unable to fire torpedoes. Because that would be too easy, I guess. Well, at least she's not firing back. I'm always tempted to ram her. Let's see what that does. If we can sink her that way. Oh, we destroy the torpedo? That's good. She might even surrender at this point. Once the Prince George is sunk, the end battle will probably come up. Let that ×5 speed back, please. Okay. Finally put something between the Danton and the enemy modern battleships. And they're free to go. We're not going to chase them down. We're going to slow down to 9. Just see what hits we can get off before they disappear into the sunset. Oh, we desperately attempt to torpedo the Prince George or something. That would be great if we could do that. Worst comes to worst, that's what these guys end up doing, just point blank. Putting some 13-inch shells into the Prince George. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't own the ad buddy to get demonetized. Fuck you, Prince George. Just, to get a hit like that, as you should have sunk long ago, is just asinine. Yeah, that asinine. I'm glad we've killed 34% of your crew. I wish we'd killed more. I'm just gonna let these battleships to fire at this guy. Please don't tell me they're coming around. Oh my god, they're coming around. Never mind. No quick death for you, King George. Because your compatriots want to drag on the war into the night. Is that 2 AM or 2 PM? In military time, that's 2 AM. It's in no way it's this bright at 2 AM. Or is that 2 hours? It's 2 hours left. Just evening time. Okay. Turn on 5 times, thank God. No, you can't leave. She still lives. You have yet to torpedo her. You know, those things you have that are really good at sinking battleships like this. Torpedoes. Yeah, you have them. I've given you many. You can use them at any time. You're on aggressive. You're on fire at will. You're on aggressive. Just shoot. Or you can slowly kill her crew as they try and hide anywhere within her sinking metal carcass. Well, at least you may eventually sink the Majestic, potentially. I don't know. We are getting hits on her every now and again. Oh, actually, this might be a good thing. That was a good shot. What hit then? 11 inches have done the most damage. I wonder if her anti-flooding's bad or has really weak forward aft belt. I'm not sure what. It's only Citadel level 1. But I would have thought we would not do that much flooding damage. Oh, now's the time to shoot. Yes! And that's the Prince George finally sunk. Well, we can't leave now. The Majestic's on our last legs. Damn you. You forced this battle to go. This whole episode is gonna be this battle. Yeah, this entire episode is going to be this battle. and just whatever comes afterwards. Well, hopefully these guys' torpedoes aren't bugged out, because we're going to need them for the Majestic. And once that's sunk, we can finally end the battle. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Come on. Just shoot them. Just shoot them before you run out of ammo. I want to end the battle with them because flotation damage goes away pretty quickly after the end battle screen. So to really put her out of commission, we're either going to have to sink her or get a lot more structure damage. Hence why I'm sending in these guys with their torpedoes. Or just trying to sink her. Still doing a good clip given... Go on. 8.6% chance to hit. So if the Benbow would just leave, that'd be great. How have all those shells with a 10% chance to hit? We're actually almost out of shells. Because they're meant to be doing 21 knots, but they're actually slower than our 9 knot dreadnought. Very strange. Yeah, I know you have rudder damage, but come on. Alright, I need these guys to slow down more. No one's got any percentage chance to hit, so we're just gonna have to just speed up. You got no chance to hit anyway, just speed up, get closer. I know she has torpedoes, she probably has used them already. She hasn't, it's fine. Hopefully she'll waste them on these light cruisers. But yeah, just speed up and close. Range gives what slowing down to cruising speed won't, which is a chance to hit. If every episode of this becomes just a single naval battle, it's gonna be a long series. But I will content myself in knowing it was a long series that ended with the sinking of the Majestic. Okay, I have to come broadside on here because she's actually piecing us up. I might lose another light cruiser here. Or they could fire off their torpedoes, who they have. You know, torpedoes that they have that are loaded, that they can use on enemy ships. Or they could just sink because they won't use their torpedoes. Okay, now they have no excuse to miss. They're in cruise speed, they're at point blank range. Just, there we go. Get some shells off. 86% chance to hit. Come on. Come on. Just do your thing. Do that thing you do where you sink enemy ships. Come on. 5% floating. 3, 2. Just sink. Just sink. Just there we go. And the battle. Okay. That ended a lot better than I thought it would. So we lost 1, 2, 3 torpedo boats, 1 light cruiser. We also had one more heavily damaged, 1 more light damage. The Danson was heavily damaged, and in return we sank everything bar the Benbow, which we couldn't sink because we ran out of ammo. Essentially, I don't know if you guys noticed, a lot of our battleships had like 40 shells of HE left. Anyway, we'll go to ship stats. And you can see, for all you ship stat nerds out there, and exit. We are winning. We do want to fight to the end. We're not going to get anything for this battle. Hey, we do have an ambush. What's that? A whole bunch of torpedo boats versus some cruisers and a convoy battle. That's a battleship. I don't think you're winning that. It's not a good battleship, but it is a battleship. Okay. I'm going to end the episode shortly, but this fleet needs to go back into Le Havre, because it is damaged. There's another fleet there. Hopefully they'll run into our second battleship fleet. We can move these guys to sit right off of Liverpool. We have a fleet up here to the north, just a battleship. We'll move these guys in to take the place of this main fleet. Okay. And then we'll just run through these 2 smaller engagements and call that an episode. Alright, how's the convoy gonna go? Auto resolve. Okay, we did alright. Didn't sink anything, but we didn't lose anything. Ambush. How's this one gonna go? Ooh, we lost a lot of torpedo boats for... Okay, we put them in the dry dock for a little bit. That's important. Alright, I wish I had more to do for you this episode, guys, but we're actually already at an hour of recording. So please, if you enjoyed this battle, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Hopefully we advance the timeline a little bit more. Thank you.